Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Neverwinter Nights 2 build video, we're going to go ahead and build up the Pure Bard. As always, everyone like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights 2 videos like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell to be updated much more. Now, before I do go on, of course, with the pros and cons, this build will work with the original version of Neverwinter Nights 2 and an expansion, the complete version of Neverwinter Nights 2, and the Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. Now, pros of this build follows. You have very high charisma, so any charisma-based skills is going to be really a big old boon. Your skills, speaking of, are really great. Certain ones I picked, like Tumble, Spellcraft, let's see here, Concentration, definitely Diplomacy. Now, as for, I should say, inspirations, it's going to be great. So you can use them offensively or defensively as well. Your bardic magic, yeah, offensively is wonderful if you know how to use it. Also, same as debuffs. And, of course, buffs as well. Now, cons of this build as follows. Despite the fact you have good will saves and reflex saves, your fortitude saves are in the crapper. If you equip anything, unless you have a certain feat beyond light armor, you incur arcane failure, and when you cast with that, that's automatically fail right there. And you're only up to level 6 on your bardic magic. And that's about it, pros and cons. So let's go ahead and, of course, talk about races. Let's go over the Dwarven races first and our sub-races. So Gold Dwarves, I'm going to go ahead and say, gives you +2 Constitution, -2 Dexterity. Actually, this is pretty good setup for this type of build. You have to make up, of course, the minus, but that's alright. Plus, there's some hardness versus poison and spells as well. Now, let's see here. Grey Dwarfs, this will be detrimental for this build. In fact, -4 charisma there. That's too much to make up. They have some nice immunities, so you have to adjust if, I say, your ability score if you go this route. And, of course, their level up scheme. Let me go ahead and look at it. It's 1, so it'll be, you have to gain double the EXP in order to gain level 1. So on and so forth. Shield Dwarves, let's see here. Only thing sucks is -2 charisma, but +2 Constitution. You have to make up in that field. They have hardness against spells and, I should say, debuffs as well, too. Now, let's go over the elves. Let's start off with the Drow. Now, the Drow's pretty good. They have Dexterity, Intelligence, and Charisma +2, -2 Constitution. Again, you can make up ground with that. They can see in the dark. However, they have sunlight weakness if they're in the sun, unless you get a certain feat for them. And, of course, their level adjustments, too, so it'll take about 3 times much to get EXP in order to gain a level. But it's a very good race. Moon Elves, +2 Dexterity, -2 Constitution. Again, you can make up in the Constitution or so. They have, of course, hardness against enchantments and such. Could use certain weapons normally other classes cannot, if they're a certain one. Now, Sun Elves, let's see here. This is a good one. Actually, it's a decent one. +2 Intelligence, -2 Constitution. Now, let's see here. Wild Elves, +2 Dexterity. Intelligence, -2. It's an alright one. Now, next one is the Wood Elves. Let's talk about that. +2 Strength, +2 Dexterity, -2 Constitution, Intelligence. This is a good race for it, and fun to play. So I'll probably say Drow, Moon Elf, and Wood Elf is the way to go for this build. Now, Gnomes next, I would probably say avoid both. Now, this one here has +2 Dex and Wisdom. However, -2 Strength and -4 Charisma. And they're small size. They can use only certain weapons. They have to carry a longsword like a two-handed weapon, which is unfortunate. Now, as for their leveling up scheme, let me go ahead and get down there. And their leveling up scheme, unfortunately, is +3, so it'll take a while for them to level up to 1, or so on and so forth. Rock Gnomes, +2 Constitution, -2 Strength. They're all right for this. And they're actually good if you're multi-classing with them as well, if you want to go that route. But I'll probably say is you have to do some serious adjustments on strength and such if you want to go this path. Halflings, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Lightfoot. +2 Dex, -2 Strength. So if you're going for more Dex-like weapons, this will be fine. But again, they're more like for rogues and such. Now, Strongheart, they're the same thing as their Lightfoot brothers and sisters. And the thing is, you get quick to master, you get 1 extra feat. So if you're going for the halflings, this is the best one to go for. Half-elves, they don't get no plus and minuses in ability scores. And whatever parentage they get, they get some parts of it. Like, for example, half elves, they get this stuff, and then half droughts, up to you on your own personal preference. Now, after that is the half orcs, so +2 strength, however, -2 intelligence, and charisma. If you want more of a brute bard, that's fine. However, that -2 charisma, you have to do some serious work to make that up. Now, humans, no plus or minuses. They get 4 extra skill points starting out and 1 extra feat at level 1. This is really good. Now, let's go to plain touch. Asimar, that's half angel, half human. +2 wisdom and charisma. They're really nice. However, the issue is the leveling scheme, if I remember correctly, is 1. So you have to take about double the EXP in order to get a level. Tieflings, +2 dex, +2 intelligence, however, -2 charisma. You have to really make them in that department. The if resistance is nice for them, they can see in the dark, but I would rather have the first one over this one. Now, the Gensai races, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say avoid them all due to the fact that they always have that -2 charisma and other factors. That's against you, of course. Seriously, I avoid them like the plague. I would not even suggest them at all. Yeah, see, there you go. They always have a level adjustment on 1. Yuan-Ti Pureblood is actually good. No negatives. Positives is +2 dex, intelligence, and charisma. It's very helpful. They also do get is alert, and of course blind fight, which is nice. However, their level adjustments will take 3 times as much to gain a level, so that's the downside. But the upside is all the bonus stuff. They're really good for that. Now, Grey Orcs, I'm going to say, is passive effect is -2 charisma, intelligence. You have to do a lot of makeup in that. So if you want more brute, that's fine, but I would probably say pass on it. So I'm going to probably say is the elven races I mentioned are good. The gold dwarfs are nice. Half elf, human, and plain touch, the half angels, and even tieflings as well too. And Yuan-Ti Pureblood. I'm going to go ahead and pick my race. Now for classes, we're doing Bard 1 to 30. Now, alignment restriction can't be lawful at all. So you become lawful, you become a fallen Bard, you have to switch to another class or so. So do chaotic stuff basically. They have good reflex and will saves, equip up to medium armor. Then you have that issue of arcane failure, so go with light armor, no shields. And they got music that will help them out greatly. So let's go over alignment, shall we? Any alignment will do with this build. However, if you do not want to be smited at all, neutral or chaotic neutral is the way to go. I'm going to go ahead and pick true neutral. And there you have it. Now, unless you're a favorite soul, Deity, of course, is just text flavor, RPG flavor. So I'm going to pick Tamora because I felt like they're very good with the bards. So here we go on that. For ability scores, I'm going to go over each. So strength at 16. So that's going to be, I should say, best for that. If you want to go for more dexterity weapons, then switch it for that 16. The other one 14. Dexterity 14. I felt like that's good enough for this setup. Constitution 14 for a little bit more hit points and a little bit more slightly for 2 saves. Intelligence 10, we're going to stop there. Now, Wisdom, we're going to keep at 14. It'll boost up a little bit of our will saving throws, will help out greatly on that. And Charisma 16, we're going to boost that up like crazy. So every level 4 we'll do that. Strength and Charisma 16, Dex, Constitution, Wisdom 14, and Intelligence 10. So let's move on to backgrounds. Now, if you want to play it safe, no background's a way to do it. So I'm going to go over some of them. I feel that's good. Flirt. Now, you have +1 listen, diplomacy, -2 intimidation. That's actually nice since we're not using intimidation. Natural leader, our companions gain attack rolls. We get, of course, penalty and saving throws. Telltales, that's not bad at all. Just your concentration will suffer. And talent, your will save will suffer. So I say no background at all. Now, for skills, let's go over them, each of them. Concentration, that's a must. It must be maxed out. So let's go ahead and do that. Next up, we're going to go ahead and do is perform. Most important skill. That one must be max, along with concentration there. Now, diplomacy, that's our talking skill. Since we are storytellers, we're going to be diplomatic and such. Spellcraft, we're going to max that out. So every level is of 5 points into it. You get 1 saving throw against spells, which will help us out greatly. Tumble, we'll do that. So every 10 points, you get 1 free AC. We'll get 3 free AC throughout this. And use magical devices. We're just going to max that out like crazy as well, too. So we can use almost everything. Now, as for feats, let's go over those. Now, alertness, that's, of course, spot and listen points and that bonuses. Blind Fight, since I'm Yanti Pureblood, what happens with that is we have a somewhat even edge against invisible foes. Why I'm picking Lingering Song to start out, well, your Bard songs will last for 5 additional rounds. This will be great when you're starting out, folks. Now, Inspire Courage, this one's supposed to give you attack and damage boosts and such like that. Now, let's go over level 0 spells. I'm going to be blunt about this real quick. You're going to get them all by the time you get the next level, so leave Flare out for now. Here's my final character creation advice. You're going to start off slightly slow, but once you get more Bard spells, you get more inspirations, and anything else, you're going to be powerful. Once you get to the epic levels, Song of Requiem will just blow the competition away. You'll wreck your foes, they'll suffer, you'll benefit big time. And its upgrade will benefit the entire party as well too. And that's about it for character creation, so let's talk about spells. Now, here's the deal. You will get all the level 0 spells, so do not panic, do not worry at all, seriously. Use these as your very last resort. Now, summon spells, if you want to use them, then go for it. Otherwise, only use the level 1 summon spell I did suggest, or any others on the list as well for that. Now, for my suggestions, I did a little bit over what you do get, so if you want to, just go ahead and test them out after you level up. So make a save before doing that. If you like what you see, go ahead and keep it. If not, revert the save, level up, and don't pick that spell again. So let's start off with level 1. Here's my suggested level 1 Bard spells. First of all, summon creature 1. This will summon a Wolf to fight for you. This is a little tanky creature, so it'll help you out greatly starting out. Let's dispel magic. Dispels weaker buffs on foes. So, for instance, some low-level foes will cast some low-level buffs. This will get rid of them. This way you beat them up after that. Remove fear. Remove fear debuff. And gives your allies +4 saving throws versus fear. This is great because not only fear is constant, but you get protection against it as well too afterwards. Joyful Noise prevents most silence effects on the allies. This is really good because this will helpful, like for example, if you have a wizard or sorcerer in your party or yourself as well. Identify allows one item to be identified, so this is really useful, really help out later on. I didn't get it early because I was focusing on the other 4 above. Here's a good alternative one, Sleep. Puts up to 1 to D4 hit dice creatures to sleep. Now, this is great because I should say starting out. Now, creatures that's 5 hit dice or lower are absolutely immune, so this is like nice crowd control. Let's move on to level 2. Here's my suggested level 2 spells. Mirror Image creates 1d4 +1 / every 3 levels images. Now, max is 8. Now, these images will protect you. Foe attacks you, they get a hit, the image goes bye-bye. Really useful, must have. Put it on yourself, no questions asked. Ghostly Visage, so you get 5 / magic reduction damage. And also, this will make you immune to level 0 and 1 spells. This is great, big time, especially facing low-level wizards like the spam magic missile. This will counter it. You don't get damage from that. Heroism, 1 target gets +2 to hit and +2 saving throws. Also, I need to put it there, +2 on skill checks. This is great early on, and then once you get greater heroism, I advise switching it out for something better. So let's talk about the rest of the level 2 Bard spells. Curse of Impending Blaze. 1 foe gets a drop in AC, so I like this one better than the other one because you could drop 1 target's AC. Especially useful against, I should say, weaker foes who has barely any AC, so go ahead and use that. Hold Person paralyzes humanoid targets, so anything that's like a human, elf, you name it, will get paralyzed. This won't work against monsters, but this will hold them into place. Like, for instance, a fire that's annoying you. Summon Creature 2, summon Dire Badger to fight for you. Now, this one's good if you want to still go on the summon train. Here's another one, Cure Moderate Wounds. Now, living gets healed 2d8 +1, max is 10. On that, Undead takes 2d8 +1, max is 10 on damage instead. So, it's like a nice damage thing. Now, honorable mention, I'm going to go ahead and put this there because I sometimes use it on bards once in a while. Sound Burst, 1d8 sonic damage to all foes in the area. So, this is like a very nice damaging spell to have as well. Let's move on to level 3. Next up, this is always a staple people should get anytime they're level 3 with arcane magic. Haste. Friendly targets in the area gets the following: +1 AC dodge bonus, +1 attack rolls. That means more attack rolls you get, more chance to hit equals more chance to kill. 1 extra attack per round. This is really useful, so remember that. And 50% more movement speed. This is great. Now, there's no debuffs at all, unlike, of course, Baldur's Gate, I should say 1, 2, and 3. Now, Dispel Magic removes buffs from a target. This is much more powerful than Lesser Dispel Magic. And, of course, this is great for, I should say, middle tier, I should say, buffs. You see something like Displacement, or greater, I should probably say that. Yeah, go ahead and use it to remove it. Next up, Displacement. Target gets 50% concealment against all attacks. You're basically like a Displacer Beast. They're hard to hit. Well, you become one of them. Now you're hard to hit 50% of the time. Let's go over the rest of the level 3 spells. First of all, let's talk about invisibility. See all invisible creatures within his or her line of sight. So what this means is this. When you face your character a certain direction, if you see anybody that's invisible, this is great to have. Now, unfortunately, this kind of won't work. For instance, I should say greater invisibility, but still it's good to have against visible foes or hidden thieves. Deep Slumber puts up to 10 hit dice foes to sleep. So this is upgrade from sleep. Now, 11 and beyond foes are immune to this. Another great crowd control spell. Summon creature 3, summon a dire wolf to fight for you. So this is another summon creature that'll help you out if you want to go that route. Now let's move on to level 4. I'm going to go ahead and go over the level 4 bard spells. So things are going to be looking great for you. Let's go with War Cry. This is a must. Get it first. Bard gets +2 attack and damage rolls. That means +2 attack rolls. That means more chance to hit, more chance to kill. And when you do land a blow on a foe, like for example 1d8 plus 5 on a magic weapon, and you get the maximum 8, and then the 5, well, you get 13 damage. Then you add 2 more to it. That's a total of 15 now. Now, here's another thing that's just great and wonderful. Listen carefully. Foes in the area runs in terror of you, so they're feared, unless they're immune to fear, but this is another crowd control effect, so this way you can focus on foes who are not running away from you. Shout! Cone of Sonic Energy deals 5d6 damage and can render targets deafened, so they can't hear anything. They can, of course, use their listen skill. That's when you go ahead and wreck them. Greater invisibility. Targets invisible, cannot be detected by normal means. And that's a good thing. After an action, target gets 50% concealment, just like a Displacer Beast. Now, here's the bad news about this one. This is the downside. Can't be spotted by true-seeing people or foes that has the ability or effects on them, so be careful of that. But this is a great level 4 spell. Let's go over the rest. Let's go ahead and finish off the level 4 bard spells. Hold monster. Target monster is paralyzed, so it could be an ogre, let's see here, an Umbral Hulk, or any other monsters who's not immune to paralyzation. Well, pop it on. They'll be held into place. So you can focus on other targets or beat the living crap out of the monster you just paralyzed. Freedom of movement. The target, whoever gets this, is immune to the following: paralyze, slow, and entanglement spells and effects. Really useful, really helpful. Your buddies in those situations, you pop that, they go back, they get revenge on the spellcaster who did that to them. This missile removes all summons in the area. That could be any type of summons. They want to summon, for instance, a summon creature 4, or I should say, raise undead. Pop this sucker, it goes bye-bye. That's about it for level 4. Let's move on to level 5. Now, level 5 bard spells, you're going to get some really nice stuff. Greater Dispel Magic removes powerful buffs on a target. So, for instance, there's a level 8 or 9 spell. It'll attempt to remove that. It goes bye-bye. Easier time to take out that foe, especially wizards and sorcerers. Greater Heroism. Target gets +4 in the following: attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. This is an upgrade from Heroism. Target also gets 20 temporary hit points as well, too. So this will help you out greatly on that, so you survive much more longer. Once you get this, my advice is switch out Heroism for another level 2 spell. Ethereal Visage, so you get 20/MI damage reduction, so you get damage reduction there until that effect goes bye-bye. However, the good news is this. You're immune to level 2 spells and lower. This is really useful, folks. This is better than Ghostly Visage. Still keep that with you in case you cannot cast this anymore. Powerful buff. let's go over the last of the level 5 spells. Here's the last 2 level 5 spells I'm going to suggest. Cacophonic Burst. All foes in the area takes 1d6 sonic damage. Max is 15d6. For a bard, since you're going pure bard, this is very powerful. You'll definitely be guaranteed. No, I'll change that. You'll get the max 15d6. Yeah, save a level 5 spell slot if you see so many tough foes. You A, wipe them out, or B, you'll weaken them to a point that they'll suffer. Mind Fog! Foes in the area takes -10 penalty on will saving throws against mind effects, spells, and effects. So if you decide to use some of those other mind effects songs or bard spells, well, pop Mind Fog, then of course pop that spell. They'll suffer greatly. Now let's move on to the last level 4 bards for magic, level 6. Here's the most powerful spells for the bard, level 6. Greater Shout, Cone of Sonic Energy, deals 10d6 damage, causes deafness, and can stun immediately. Powerful stuff. There's a frontal damage. Shout away. They suffer. Energy immunity. One target's immune to the following: acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic. This is some powerful stuff. Definitely want to abuse this. Ice Storm. All foes in the area takes 3d6 blunt damage plus 2d6 cold damage. Add additional 1d6 cold damage per 3 levels. And believe me, you do a lot of damage. I think if I remember right, it's either 15d6 or 20d6 cold damage max. Very powerful AoE spell, Room Clear. Superior resistance. The target gets a +6 bonus to all saving throws. Powerful buff. Dirge. Foes suffer -2 strength and dex in the area when you hit this. This stuff is powerful. Great against, I should say, melee or even dexterity foes. That's about it for Bardic Magic. We'll go over next, leveling up our Bard from 2 to 30. It is time to level up our Bard. We're going to go ahead and start from 2 to 20. So this is a pure build, so it's going to be one class, very easy to do. Concentration, let's go ahead and pick that. Diplomacy, our talking skill. Let's go ahead and pick Perform. Must be Perform, max out. Spellcraft, Tumble, and use magical devices. People stop at 8. I'm going to keep going on that. Now we get to pick our first level 1 spells. Just use my suggested spell list, and that's about it. Again, if you want to save your game and test these out, if you don't like them, revert the save, and so on and so forth. And there's your level 0 spells. Let me go ahead and get, of course, Summon Creature. And voila, there you go. And let's see here. Okay, look like we did get some things as well. We'll talk about that down the line. Now, we're going to still pick our skills. Again, concentration and Perform is a must. Perform is number 1. You saying, why is that, Fenton? Well, there's an epic feat later on that requires it heavily. Now, we're going to go ahead and let's go over a few things. Let's go over this. Let's see. Curse Song. So what happens is more in Perform, more you level up as a bard, more debuffs you do on a foe. Very powerful stuff. Pop this sucker first, then they suffer. They will suffer a lot. And I'm serious. Yeah, they'll suffer big time. You get more bardic music, more use of Curse Song, more inspirations. You guess it. Now, Haven Song. Let me go ahead and see what this is. This song will render all enemies who fail a will save unable to attack the bard for 10 rounds or until the bard takes hostile action. It's like crowd control, like in EverQuest. Yeah, those Z's, well, guess what? That's that version of it. Lasts 10 rounds, though, but enough for you to decide who dies first. And there you go. There's some more bard songs as well. Let me go ahead and go down the list. So every level's a 4. We're not going to do strength. That's another build. Charisma! So we're going to put more points into Charisma. All points in Charisma. The usual suspects. Perform is a must. You're going to say, why is that, Fenton? You'll see down the line. And also, Curse Song is another reason, too. Now we get level 2 Bard spells. Again, about Bard spells and Sorcerer spells, you have to pick them. You cannot just memorize them in a spell book. No. You have to deal with it. My advice is Ghostly Visage and Mirror Image is a must. A serious must. And there you go. Okay, let's go over some more levels. And let's see here. Concentration, Diplomacy, Perform, and then of course Spellcraft, Tumble, and use magical devices. We're almost at 10 for Tumble, so this is good news, everyone. Now we get pick an additional level 2 spell. Make sure you go back and check any one of them out. We cannot remove spells just yet. And it's only limited to, I think, 1 to 4, not 5 and 6. So let's level up more of the Bard class, because that's what we're here for, right? The pure Bard class. We're going up here on this one. I have other multi-class Bard builds, and they're fun to do. There you go. Let's go ahead and do all that. Looks like that's good to go. And let's see here. Bardic music. And we get ourselves another feat. So I'll go ahead and go over that. Extra music. This is important. Get this. It'll give you more songs per use per day. It unlocks things as well. I found out that the hard way when I'm testing this out. Cloud Mine. This does is a single target versus Fascinate Bard song. Enemies being attacked nearby don't break the effect. So they're like in a stupor or something like that. So it's one of those nice crowd control ones again. I'm going to go ahead and go over a few of them. Looks like I have more than I should. Yeah, there's so much inspiration. Just test them out. Let's go ahead and put Curse Song there. Yeah, make sure when you level up, put these songs in the hotbar so you can abuse them. Now, let me go ahead and do this one. Inspire Comp this, if I remember right, I think this one does is gives you attack rolls or something like that. Inspire Courage, I think it helps you against fear. Gives you +1, +2. Oh, it's to hit and damage. Inspire Courage. Sorry about that. Inspire Defense gives you AC. I'm just trying to remember what else. Yeah, it just I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Just test them out. See which one you like. I would do Inspire Courage because it gives you +1 damage and attack rolls. This way you can send your fighter or your paladin in to kick some serious booty. And there's your Haven Song if you want to do some crowd control as well and Fascinate. And Cloud Mine if you want to do all that stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot the Enhanced Edition sometimes is very wonky with the mouse. But it's a good version of it so far. A little bit of a I think, few second sound freezes or freezes, but it's not bad. So let's keep on going with the Bard class. So now we're at 10 and everything. So with Tumble, so every 10 points that's at 10, you get 1 free AC. That's right, folks, 1 free armor class. Now my previous build up here, Barbarian, only got 1 shot at that. The Pure Bard, since that is a class skill, gets 3 free AC. Very useful. And if you need to go over stuff, go ahead and do so. I'm going to do Impending Blades, drop some AC on foes, which is good. Well, actually lower their AC. You get the point. So let's level up the Bard again. Another level 4, we're going to do Charisma. Everything into Charisma. Because you're a Bard, it's going to help you out greatly. Now again, put your skills like I'm doing. Concentration to perform is a must. Diplomacy is a talking skill. You don't like it, pick something else. But I like Diplomacy though. It's a way I can talk myself out of danger. So we'll do Displacement as I suggested. Look like everything's good to go. Now level up. This will be level 9. We're getting close to the halfway point of the non-epic levels. So let's pick the Bard class. The usual suspects for the skills. Now this build is not like a skill, like for example crafting. I would probably suggest like a party member like Sand or someone else could do that for you. Iron Skin Chant. So this gives you party reduction by 5 for 4 rounds. So like for example, you're supposed to take 10 damage. With this on, you only take 5. Good stuff. It's like the Barbarian one when they get to that point. And because my perform's really up there, I'm getting all the great stuff. That's why you max out perform. Extend spells. So it does is extends the spells to their duration. Now that's the upside. The downside is it'll take 1 spell slot. So if you want to extend haste, for example, a level 3 spell, you need to go ahead and use a level 4 spell slot in order to extend that spell. That is some great stuff. Very powerful. I like it. And there you go. So we'll do that. And that should definitely do it. After we're done with that, we'll level up again. And voila, there we go. And oh, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I want that damage reduction one in my hotbar. That's some really useful stuff. Inspired Toughness, I think. Oh, that's something else there. Oh, wow, everybody gets that. Including the NPCs. Oh, yeah, that gives you... oh, wow, yeah, that's it there. Yeah, that gives you +1 bonus for, I think, like all allies and such like that. I think it's AC or something like that. experiment. That's all I'm going to go ahead and say. I think I picked the wrong one. It's supposed to be the iron one, but oh well. Sorry about that, folks. I'm going over my inspirations or bard songs. You get more of that, by the way, in this game for bards than, of course, Neverwinter Nights 1. That's a nice thing about bards. They give them more tools in the tool chest to abuse. Now let's go with the bard again. Concentration, usual suspect, your talking skills, tumble, and yeah, just trust me. You'll thank me after that. Now we get some level 4 spells. Now I'm going to go ahead and see if I can check anything else. I'll definitely point out if we could switch them. Or pull some spells out and then put some new ones in. Looks like I know there. And I'm just looking. Okay, just some more bard songs. So this is good. Now let's level up again our character. Just keep at it. Very simple, very easy, right? And yeah, this is a very straightforward build. Now we get some one additional level 4 spell, sorry. And I'm doing greater visibility like I suggested. Look like I can't switch anything out yet. Oh well. Now level up once again. Another levels of 4. We're going to do is charisma. Put all points in the charisma. There you go. All the skills I'm going to go ahead and pick. And we're almost 5 points away with tumble to get another free armor class point. And look at that. We get Song of Freedom, just like the freedom spell. Removes paralyzation, entangle, and I believe it was slowness. Spell penetration. So let me go ahead and talk about that. So this will give you a +2 advantage against a creature's spell resistance. Now, I'm picking this because I'm using some of my songs to either debuff or do some serious damage or both. Yeah, see, there you go. All allies with this will be free from, of course, what I just mentioned, for instance. It's a good spell. It's very nice to use. Inspiration. So if you want to use it, go ahead. It's good for situations. So whatever situation you're stuck in, use those to help you out. So let's go put the Song of Freedom there. I felt like that's good. I'm trying to save a space for that level 21 feat. So we'll do that again with the Bard class. Concentration, diplomacy. Let's see what else. Perform, and then after that, spellcraft, tumble, and use magical devices. And let's see here. Oh yeah, we get a level 5 spell slot, so we get this. It's up to you if you want to go whichever one you want to aim for. Or yeah, we get some good ones at level 5. It's one of the last spells. By the way, you could extend spells as well, because when you get to level 6, you can't have a level 7. So it's probably a good time now, I'm going to be honest, to start switching some spells in and out at this point. So get ready for that. So we're at level 14. So let's go ahead and do this. Just remember, I think it was 5 and 6, you can't switch them out. So you got to make sure you make a good choice. So save before leveling. So yeah, we can't switch them out. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Yeah, that's good enough like I suggested. Song of Discord, I like that. I think everything looks good to go. And oh yeah, I can start switching out level 1 and 2 spells. So I'm going to get rid of heroism. I don't need that no longer because I have greater heroism. And that's about it. So we'll level up once again. So we're at level 15. Let's pick concentration, perform, and the rest on the list. And we're about 2 points away from another free armor class point. This is really good though, because it'll help you out greatly. Song of Heroism, if I remember right, it's just like the heroism spell. Or parts of it at least. So let's go ahead and check it out. Greater spell penetration. So this will give you +4 bonus against a foe's spell resistance. So you get a little bit edge against them. There's more bardic music. And Song of Heroism, this happens is your allies get +4 damage bonus, AC, and more. It's different than the other one, but it's good to have though if you want to use that. Again, situation. So we're at level 16. Every level's a 4. You get yourself a free ability point. We're doing charisma. So we're going to put 1 point in our usual suspects each. And we're 1 point away from another free armor class with tumble. And I'm going to go ahead and pick my level 6 spells. Just remember, 5 and 6 are permanent. So do be careful. And I think 3 you can start switching them out. Maybe 4. So yeah, at this time, plan ahead. Again, save before leveling up. You don't like it, load the game. If you really like it, keep it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one here. Ethereal Visage. And okay, we can't switch out the 3s and 4s yet, just yet. But oh well. So let's go ahead and level on up. Let's do the Bard. Yeah, and now everything's at 20, so that means we get another free armor class point with Tumble. So now we got a total of 2 free armor class, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and pick another level 6 spell. I'm going to go ahead and see which one I like. I think this one's Superior Resistance. I like that a lot. I picked Song of Discord. I love that as well, too. So let's go ahead and check. Okay, yeah, I started definitely switching some out. I got Cure Moderate Wounds. I could use that against the Undead. Or use it to heal. Just saying. Now we're at level 18. We should get a free feat. Last regular feat you should get before you get to the epics, where you start getting the good stuff. Yeah, so we're now go ahead and move ahead. And let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and check. I'm trying to find it. It's something I want to definitely get. Combat casting. So you get +4 bonus to concentration checks when you are casting in offense mode. Good stuff. Legionnaire March, this will give you +4 bonuses to damage rolls and then attack rolls too. So you're just boosting up you and your party's damaging abilities. And yeah, see, we could definitely, if we need to, start switching them out if we want. But I'll keep mine there. So probably a good idea to switch in and out if you need to. And I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and level up to 19, and let's go get the usual suspects. Make sure it performs up there. We got 22 on buffs, so with our charisma, it should be a lot more. We got one more shot, of course, at level 6 spells, and that's it. So I'm going to have to pick wisely. I'm going to do Ice Storm. I feel like it's a good idea to clear the room. And as for level 5, yeah, see, it's let's go ahead and check. I'm double checking, by the way. And level 4, we'll do Freedom Movement. So make sure you get everything done before you get to the epics. So this is it for us switching out spells. I'm going to put a point in Charisma, so it has 21. Don't worry, we'll even it out by the time this build's over. Put the skills like I am. Make sure it performs at 23. Really important. If you have it, the next level, you'll get something you want. So there you go. Last time to switch out, I should say, most likely 1 to 3 spells. And 1 to 4 actually, so make sure you switch them all out if you need to. Other than that, that's it for switching spells in and out. So there you go, we're all finished. So what we're going to do now is get to the epic levels once I'm done messing with the spell bar. Now we're about to get into the epic levels, so let's go ahead and start with level 21. So let's go ahead and do that with our Bard. So let's go ahead and, of course, pick the skills I'm picking. Yeah, make sure perform's always maxed out before you leave the skill part of leveling up. Seriously, I'm just saying. Okay, there you go. Now we're epic character seat. There you go. It'll tell us all that. Now we got the most powerful song there is. So there's your proof there. Epic character. Song of Requiem. So all enemies within 20 feet for 5 rounds will take damage. It's damage is based off perform times 2. So if you perform, for example, it's 40, then enemies in the area will take 80 damage. I'm just putting that number out. And if there's 6 or more enemies, each will take 10 sonic damage per round. This is a powerful song. It does have a cooldown though, but it clears the room. It's a room clear. Hot bar this stuff right away. I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna hot bar. No, put that sucker in that hot bar. Seriously, where is it at? There you go. It's in the hot bar permanently. We're gonna get its upgrade too. So let's go ahead with the Bard. Now we have 25 perform. We're halfway there towards another point in armor class for Tumble. And there you go. Some levels you get feats, some you do not. That's how a Bard rolls. It's not like a fighter. So let's go ahead and pick the skills I'm picking. And yep, there you have it. So let's keep on going. All right, everything looks good. So let's go over some things. I'm trying to look down. I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see here. I think this one is good. Epic Spell Penetration. No, number 1. Number 2, Great Charisma. So Epic Spell Penetration replaced the +4 bonus to creatures' spell resistance. So we have a huge edge with +6 now. Great Charisma, we get 1 point in Charisma. Now, this is important to know this. You want your numbers even when you get certain ability scores, aka stats. If you do not, yeah, then you will have an odd number. You won't get that plus bonus. In our case, for charisma, we get plus bonus for I should say certain skills and such. So we'll put points in the charisma. So don't panic at all. I'll be able to even Steven it. So let's there you go. We'll put our skills there, and there you have it. Now we're at odd number, which is 23, but we'll get to unbuff 24 at level 28. So now we're going to go ahead and put our skills there. Concentration is looking great. All of our diplomacy looking well. Performs wonderful. Spellcraft is great. We're getting more spell saving throws. +1 every 5 points. So we're going to go down the list, and I'm going to go ahead and look for it. It should be here somewhere. And where is it at? I'm trying to look for it. I was about to do persist spell, but that's a trap due to the fact that it's every 6th level. So yeah, read it. And we go up to 6, so you're just really going to do a level 1 spell, which is meh. I avoid that. I just want to show you that real quick. Instead, I'm going to show you something else I'm going to go ahead and do. You have a few choices. You could do Epic Prowess, or better yet, Skill Focus. Skill Focus Perform. So when you use Perform, you get a +3 bonuses on all checks with that skill. In this case, it's Perform. And you know, some of those songs use Perform, right? There you go, +3 bonus on that. And with the Song of Requiem, I believe that's probably more damage. Boom shakalaka. So let's level up again. All the skills. We're getting close to Perform at 30. So let's keep on going. And also one more free armor class. Let's hit next, and we get ourselves another feat. So I'm going to go down the list, and I believe I'm going to pick this one. All right, here's what toughness does. So you get 1 hit point per level. It's all retroactive. So if you take it at level 20, you get 20 free hit points. Every hit points count. Don't listen to people otherwise say it doesn't count. No. It's a balance between life or death. See, we got a little bit more hit points for our bard. So let's keep on going. Now we got everything in 30. That includes Perform and Tumble. Now, Tumble, we get 1 free armor class. That's it for the free armor class, but I'm still going to max it out. So this way, if I get, like, for example, an item that's +7 tumble, that's good. Now, Song of Requiem works like the other one with 1 additional thing. It heals also by divided by 3. So, for example, like the description says, if you do 60 damage or so, you get healed. You and your party members 15 hit points per round. More in Perform, more healing, more damage you do. That's some serious OP stuff. It replaces the other one. So let's go ahead and level up to level 28. Last time put ability score we're going to do is Charisma. So we got +7 modifier because of that. So now all of our skills going to be above 30. We're going to keep it that way. And there you go. And that's about it. So let's level up to level 29. Last time for the feats. Seriously, you'll see why. But we're going to go ahead and get 2. And we're close to 33 points for the skills. There you go. And let's go down the list. And what we'll go ahead and pick is I could do 2 points in Great Charisma. I'm all right with that. Instead, I'm going to boost up some of our attack rolls and a little bit more ability to get a critical hit. I'm going to go ahead and pick my weapon focus, which is Longsword. And yeah, whatever weapon you're using, mainly you pick that. And also improve critical, I'm going to go over that as well too, Longsword. Improved critical is like this. So normally a Longsword is 19 to 20 roll on the dice to get a critical hit. And with this, you drop 17 to 20. Now this stacks with Keen or anything else, like for example, Weapon Master version of that. Weapon Focus, this does just give you +1 on your attack rolls. So in other words, it'll give you more chance to hit, more chance to kill. So we're going to work on our melee things in case we need a melee stuff. Or finish off stragglers or weakened foes that's near death with 1 blow of the longsword. Let's pick the bard last time, level 30. Maxed everything out at 33 points, like I'm doing, including Perform. And after that, that is it for level 2 to 30. Next up is gear advice, everyone. Let's go to it. Now I'll put this little disclaimer in. I hadn't said it in a while about, of course, ability points or attributes. In Neverwinter Nights 2, stats are different in gear. For example, if you have a +8, I should say, Charisma belt and a +2 Charisma gloves, you will not get a total of 10 in Charisma. Instead, you'll get 8 as the highest, so plan wisely. So for your attributes, aka ability score, you want to go ahead and get Charisma. Focus on that heavily. That's number 1. Number 2, definitely want to go for strength, dexterity, constitution, probably wisdom. As for saving throws, your 4-2 saves are going to be in the crapper, so aim for that if you need to. A little bit extra armor class will not hurt at all. I advise against using shields because of the arcane spell failure, unless you use an adamantite one or a mithril shield. Another thing is skills. Perform is a must. Get your immunities up like death magic and much more. As for weapons, try keying your weapon. Put some acid damage, go for +5. Use your weapon to finish off your foes quickly. Now that's about it for gear advice and much more. Let's go to the combat demonstration. Now for combat, you're not a frontline fighter. Let them go in first, then you go in. You're also responsible for buffing up the party as well too. Your inspirations will help. So let's go face off against foes who are, not immune to critical hits. So let's go ahead and do Curse Song. And look at that. They're afraid of you. So I decided to use the Requiem Song. And right away, see that burst? They're all dying horribly. And yeah, we just got a straggler left. And there you go. They're all dead. It's over 100 points I'm doing damage because my perform is really up there. So, Fenton, what about foes immune to critical hits? No problem at all. You got bard magic, so let's go ahead and test it out against the undead. You got some healing spells. Abuse that, so I'm going to go ahead and use Shout. Since I use most of my spell slots for buffing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And voila, War Cry. Now they're not feared, but I'm gonna be able to do more damage against them. And there you go. There goes my, of course, Requiem Song, but that's all right. A few more shouts, and they're dead. And there you go. Now the Lich is coming towards me, or it was. And that's about it for the combat demonstration. Here's some final advice. You're going to start slightly slow until you get some level 4 bard spells. You become really powerful. Your bard, I should say, feats like Curse Song. Yeah, you should start using those. Your inspirations will help you out greatly. Now remember, your bard magic can be used not only as an offensive capability, also defensive as well, like buffing yourself and your allies. And just remember, you could use some of those to debuff your foes. Good times there. Now, once you get to the epic levels, the Song of Requiem will change everything. You just basically will break the game. So in other words, the Song of Requiem and its upgrade, many foes will die as long as you definitely get that perform up, which this build you'll max out in that. Nothing will stand you away as this pure bard build, and you will dominate everything. This is it for my Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Pure Bard build video that works with the other versions of Neverwinter Nights 2. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights 2 original or enhanced edition videos and builds just like this. And if you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and relax before start adventuring.